My parents always neglected me while they did everything to help my golden child sister, so I called them out at our family dinner. I have always been the forgotten child compared to my younger sister, Sarah. Growing up, Sarah was the straight-A student, the star musician, the gifted one. Meanwhile, I was just average. I did fine in school, got a decent job, and built a stable life for myself, but because I was just average, it never seemed to matter. My parents have always put Sarah on a pedestal, and I've spent years swallowing my resentment. We have a regular family dinner every Sunday at my parents' house. It's been a tradition for years, and while I sometimes dread it, I go because, well, it's family. This past Sunday, things finally boiled over. The evening started like it always does. Mom and Dad showering Sarah with praise. She recently got a promotion at work, and the whole dinner was spent talking about how amazing she is, how proud they are, how she's always been so hardworking. I sat there listening while no one asked about my job, my life, or anything I had going on. Then, after dinner, my mom pulled out an envelope and handed it to Sarah. I didn't think much of it until Sarah opened it and gasped. It was a check for $15,000. My parents said it was to help her out with buying a house since the market is tough right now. I just sat there in shock. I bought my first home 3 years ago. I drained my savings, worked my ass off, and did it completely on my own. I never got a dime from my parents, not even an offer. So I asked, "Did you ever think to help me when I was buying a house?" The room got quiet. My mom looked uncomfortable before saying, "Well, Sarah has had more challenges." I felt my face go hot. I asked, "What challenges? She makes more than I do." My dad sighed and said, "Come on, don't be like that. It's just a little help." That's when I lost it. I told them I was sick of being treated like an afterthought, that it's always been Sarah, 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 while I get nothing, that it was clear who their favorite was, and I was done pretending it didn't bother me. My mom started crying. My dad told me I was being dramatic, and Sarah, she just sat there, looking guilty but saying nothing. I left. Since then, my parents have been texting me about how I ruined family dinner and how I could have handled it privately instead of making a scene. Sarah texted, saying she understands why I'm upset, but I didn't need to embarrass Mom. Now I'm wondering, was I the asshole for finally calling them out, even if it made things messy?